Ever seen those ads promising you can make a fortune in a month, working just a few hours a week? Sounds amazing, right? But what if I told you that chasing those get-rich-quick schemes could actually be the fastest way to lose everything you've got? We're going to dive deep into the world of getting rich quick. We'll explore why this idea is so appealing, look at some of the most common schemes out there, and, most importantly, figure out if there's any truth to the hype. By the end of this, you'll have a much clearer picture of what's real and what's just a dangerous illusion. Stick around, because this is information that could save you a lot of time, money, and heartache. So, let's break down some of the most common get-rich-quick schemes you might encounter. 1. Pyramid schemes, or multi-level marketing gone wrong. You've probably heard of these. They often masquerade as legitimate businesses selling products, but the real money is made by recruiting more and more people into the business. Early participants might see some returns, but eventually, the whole thing collapses because there aren't enough new recruits to sustain the payouts. Think of it like a chain letter, but with money involved. The people at the top make out well, while those at the bottom are left with nothing but losses, and maybe a garage full of unsellable products. A classic example of this, although heavily regulated now, involved promises of huge returns for selling household goods. But the pressure was always on recruitment, not actual sales to real customers. 2. Pump and dump schemes. This often happens with smaller, less regulated stocks, or even cryptocurrencies. A group of people will artificially inflate the price of an asset by spreading false or misleading positive information. This creates hype and attracts unsuspecting investors who buy in, driving the price even higher. Once the price reaches a certain point, the original group sells off their holdings at a huge profit, causing the price to crash and leaving everyone else with significant losses. It's like a game of musical chairs, and you definitely don't want to be the one left standing when the music stops. 3. Day trading, gurus and signals. The internet is full of people claiming to be expert day traders who can teach you their secret strategies for guaranteed profits. They often sell expensive courses, software, or hot stock picks. While it's possible to make money day trading, it's incredibly risky and requires a deep understanding of the market, a lot of time, and a significant amount of capital. The vast majority of people who try day trading lose money. These gurus often make more money selling their courses than they ever do from actual trading. Be very wary of anyone promising guaranteed returns in the stock market. There are no guarantees. 4. High-yield investment programs, HYIPs. These are essentially Ponzi schemes disguised as investment opportunities. They promise unbelievably high returns with little to no risk. The initial investors are paid with money from new investors, creating the illusion of profitability. Eventually, the inflow of new money dries up, and the whole thing collapses, leaving most investors with nothing. These often operate online and can look very sophisticated, but the core principle is always the same: unsustainable promises that rely on a constant stream of new victims. Now, you might be thinking, are there any legitimate ways to get rich quickly? The honest answer is, it's extremely rare and often involves a significant amount of luck or pre-existing advantages. Winning the lottery is getting rich quick, but the odds are astronomically low. Starting a business that explodes in popularity overnight can lead to rapid wealth, but that requires a great idea, hard work, and a lot of timing. These aren't reliable strategies that anyone can follow. Think about the people who have built lasting wealth. They usually did it through a combination of hard work, smart investing, building valuable skills, and often a bit of patience. It might not be as exciting as the promise of overnight riches, but it's a much more sustainable and realistic path. Consider the story of Warren Buffett. He didn't get rich by chasing the latest fads or trying to make a quick buck. He built his fortune over decades through careful, long-term investing in solid companies. His approach is often described as slow and steady wins the race. While his level of success is exceptional, his principles of patient and informed investing are something we can all learn from. If you're interested in learning more about his philosophy, I highly recommend his letters to shareholders, which are compiled in various books. One good starting point is The Essays of Warren Buffett, Lessons for Corporate America. It's not a get-rich-quick guide, but it offers invaluable insights into building wealth the right way. The core truth about getting rich quick is that it's usually a mirage. These schemes thrive on our desire for instant gratification and often exploit a lack of financial literacy. While the idea of making a fortune overnight is incredibly appealing, the reality is that sustainable wealth is typically built through consistent effort, smart financial habits, and a long-term perspective. The real secret to financial success isn't some hidden trick or a get-rich-quick scheme. It's understanding basic financial principles, avoiding unnecessary risks, and being patient. It's about saving consistently, investing wisely, and building a solid foundation for your future. The shocking insight here is that the people who promise you easy riches are often the ones getting rich at your expense. So, now I want to hear from you. Have you ever encountered a get-rich-quick scheme? What red flags did you notice? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your stories could help others avoid making costly mistakes. And if you found this video helpful and want to learn more about building your financial future the right way, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more practical financial education. What are some other financial myths you'd like me to debunk in future videos? Let me know.